So you all have already looked at contrastive structure, and that's for if there are two people, things, or places, and how you can set up one to one side and the other topic to the other side, right? So now we're going to talk about what we do if there are 3, 4, or more things and what we use. So we're going to be talking about something called the listing principle. You'll see it signed like this. So listing is used for a couple of things. In this unit, we'll use it for siblings. So my family has 4 children and I'm number 3. So I have 2 older sisters and a younger sister, and you can see that in the list. You could also use listing to set up a list of, say, your food that you need from the grocery store, things that you need to buy. You need to buy milk and coffee and eggs. You can set up a list, so you can use it for general listing. And then in Unit 5, you'll also learn about how you can use a list to list events, things that happen in order. So we're going to be using our non-dominant hand to represent the list. This will be considered our base hand. So you'll see my wedding ring, because I'm using my left hand. I'm a right-handed signer, so my left hand is my base hand. So I'll use that to make my list. So once I have my list, I start at the thumb. If I know the list is only going to have 4, I'll start at the index finger, because we don't want this awkward 4. We want a natural 4, and we'd start index to pinky. So what these are is, when I set up a list, these are now acting as my reference. So I would not sign my sister here on the list, name Katie, and then point over here in my space. Katie's not over there. Katie's right here now. My referent is on my finger. So then I can describe Katie and tell you the age, hair color, where that person works. There's one unique rule for listing. And what it is you cannot cross family generations. So what we mean when we say that is, if I am describing my family and I have my mother, my father, and my 3 sisters, I cannot put them all on that one list, because my parents are in a different generation. So I would have to set up my mother and father using contrastive structure on each side, talk about their ages, and give descriptors. And then I would set up my list for my sisters. Now, if I'm not going to be describing the family members, I'm just going to be simply saying who all's going somewhere or who all's coming to a party, then I can list them all on the same list. My mom, my dad, my cousin, a baby, they can all be on the same list. But if I'm going to be describing each family member and telling you their age and setting them up by rank, I cannot cross generations. I just can't. Okay?